very good morning and welcome to the brief on Newsfirst. I'm Florine Rajendran. Let's now take a look at the trending stories. The Department of Meteorology states that rainfall cannot be expected in a number of districts until the end of September. The Irrigation Department says that reservoirs are showing the lowest water levels in 14 years.
Districts that are facing these adverse weather conditions include Hambantota, Polonnaruwa, Monragala, Ampara, Trincomalee, Putlam and Anuradhapura. The people of the Madirigiriya Divisional Secretariat in the Polonnaruwa district are facing a severe drinking water problem. Allegations are being made that even though water is distributed, it is distributed to the people along the main roads.
No one comes here to give us water when we need it, and when we tell the relevant officials, they tell us the roads are inaccessible.
They tell us to come with small containers to the main road. We travel around 2 kilometers with these small containers, and by the time we get home, there isn't much water left. Trade unions allege that the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation has incurred a loss running into more than 800 million rupees as a result of problems expected recently with the two buoys used to pump fuel from the harbour to storage terminals.
The total loss is in excess of 800 million. Although the refinery is at minimum, the daily loss is about 20 million. It is twice that amount since there are 1,200 permanent employees. There are another 800 contracted employees. There is the electricity and water bill, and to add to that, the refinery cannot be left idle. If you look at all of these costs, the minimum is about 50 million. Although it is mentioned as 20 million, the cost of keeping the refinery closed is about 600 million, and surcharges have to be paid in excess of 600 million. All in all, calculations show that even with the relief given, the loss is in excess of 800 million.
However, Anupriya Darshanayappa, the Minister of Petroleum Industries, accuses the unions of making false statements to achieve political ends.
I will not accept this. The petroleum unions must realize that these incidents are the result of a natural disaster. Thereby, there is no way in which we could incur such massive loss. We already had oil stocks amounting to more than $350 million at sea. The biggest problem we were facing is unloading this fuel. We took whatever steps we could to resolve this problem. Accidents and problems with the buoys can happen at any moment.
A substandard lubricant and furnace oil racket has been reported from Kelaniya. The racket came to light following an operation conducted by officers, including the officer in charge of the Unsolved Crimes Unit of the Kelaniya Police Division. The low-quality lubricant and furnace oil had been discovered at an establishment on Abhayarama Road in Naraminaya, Kelaniya. The distributors did not possess a license from the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation. 33 sealed barrels of lubricant oil, 24 barrels of furnace oil and 4 barrels of hydraulic oil were discovered at the location. The police have also seized 94 empty barrels and a pickup truck. Two suspects who were arrested in connection with the racket are to be produced before the Mahara magistrate. Hamas announced a 24-hour ceasefire after Israel ended its own truce amid continuing rocket fire from Gaza. Hamas said all Palestinian militant factions would stop firing from 1100 GMT.
More than 1,000 Palestinians and 46 Israelis have been killed. A majority of those killed in Gaza are civilians, while 43 soldiers and 3 civilians have died on the Israeli side. Yesterday, many Gaza residents used the truce to gather supplies and retrieve bodies buried under rubble. Israel's cabinet had decided to extend the humanitarian truce, which began yesterday, until the end of today.
Let's now take a look at the foreign exchange rates. 17-year-old Canadian-Russian gymnast Patricia Bezubenko left her mark on the Commonwealth Games, winning 5 of the 6 gold medals in the rhythmic gymnastics. We'll leave you with the highlights from a breathtaking routine, a testament to the fact, with commitment and motivation, nothing is impossible. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Florin Rajendran.
Is going to be most interesting.